Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back once again for another Rage video where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, your master of reality, your bastard child of the unspoken, the anti-social society is here once again. Now it's interesting, ladies and gentlemen, because on one hand, I just want to get straight to this, and I'm going to keep this relatively short. Now that we're now at the just beyond the halfway point in Machine Heads, the more things change. I get the idea for a lot of these songs, the ones that have come before, but I'm curious as to just what exactly they've got left, because it's no secret that you play the exact same song 3 times on the same album is where it's you sort of to get the impression of, okay, we get it, now what? And hopefully, because a lot of like the longer songs on this album have stuck out as definitely my favorites, and I certainly hope Violate, I think the longest song on this album, might possibly be the best of the bunch. So excuse me if I've got a little bit of high hopes for Violate. So let us get started. If you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. Let's begin. Violate in 3, 2, 1, and... Oh, that's cool. I like what stands out 30 seconds into this already. I think this is sort of, to my mind at the very least, this is a good example of, again, many times I've said this before, of just how exactly I would probably structure a song that would be going on for a while. You've got to start off slow. You can't just explode onto the scene. You can't just start a song and like, bang, here we go. Now that's just how I would do it. There are numerous songs over the years that have gone against this idea, but if I want it, I would rather start off a song with like Wake Me Up When September Ends, probably more than I'd imagine the Four Horsemen starting, just because I think that would be the sort of way how I would imagine it. If I was to write music, that's how I'd sort of want it to begin. Slow, but very, very deliberate. And I think that Violate is going to replicate that. Because when you think about it, Violate, like, it begins slowly, but it creeps in. And that's what this is doing. It's creeping. I've described certain songs by Machine Heads as like being twisted as well. That's, you're not wrong there. I'll tell you what, I'll go one further. I'll just turn it up just a little bit more. It's hard to imagine we're already a minute into this. Wow. I'm just gonna go on a limb here, ladies and gentlemen, and just say, for all the stick I've given Machine Head so far, this, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what I've been talking about. And because I think the reason why I probably won't give Machine Head any real stick for talking about violence or being so angry and throughout a lot of their songs is for two real reasons. One, it'd be a bit hypocritical for me to do that because I love 3 Days Grace, and I know they write a lot of songs about drug addiction, so why should I be fair to in the case of 3 Days Grace, and I can't be fair in the same vein as Machine Head, because Machine Head, they are very, very different sort of groups technically, but I can't help but deny Machine Head, when they know what they're doing, and when, I don't know if it's just certain things that strike me, or it's me warming up more to these guys, this is the sort of thing I absolutely would be over. And the second thing is that this is like, we've had all the outbursts, all the aggressiveness, the foul language. Now we're just getting straight into almost what this whole album seems to be about. It's the fact that somebody was innocent and somebody was hurt. Somebody hurted the innocent. They violated themselves. They became violated. That's... Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm getting the distinct impression that's exactly what we've got going on. I want you to know this. I want you to know this, what I feel. I like the fact that they even repeated this, just because that he had to... Not only did he know that he had to say it, but he wanted to make sure that people were listening to him. It's a very common tack that I've been told when I was doing English literature studies, but it strikes home here because I told you once with Bloodshot Eyes, was he given drugs? Did he start on a downward spiral? And then it cuts to he won't even dare to think about forgiving someone for what they did, because he sort of understood what he's done, what's happened to him. I wasn't expecting this. Wow. Don't come my way. Don't care what you say. Pray you fucking die before you feel my rage. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that whatever motherfucker decided to do that to our boy here, I think death would have seemed almost like the easy way out, because you don't need me to tell you that Rob or whoever it was supposed to be, they were it was like therapy in the first 5 minutes, and then right towards the end we were straight into the realms of what Machine Head had basically done throughout this album. Try to tear this shit up. And I think I'm not really too sure if I have many other things I really want to say about this song, because it exemplifies the best qualities that I've seen out of this album already. Very slow, but very, very deliberate pacing. Incredible speed. Some of the downright hardest riffs I've heard for a very, very long time. And finally, the absolute rage, the insanity that comes out of Flynn, I should say, because he says it for how it is. His conscience is perfectly clear now. I mean, this is just, if for those who didn't get it, this is just how the song ends. Thought I could never ever fucking find another and get a motherfucking chance again, because the power is the rage that can devour. Gonna make that fear descend. Without it, you ain't shit, and you ain't shit to me. Braving or scathing, grave indignity. I see the look inside your eyes, it makes me sick. Defiling innocence is how you get your kicks. You violate and then you think yourself a man. You violate and then you call yourself a man. Don't come my way. Don't come what you say. Pray you fucking die before you feel my rage. It's a guy who's literally got one over on him by hurting him, by making him think that there's something wrong with him. It's the damage left behind when people inflict violence on the innocents. When perpetrators of violence go so far, it's whether or not it's a very common thing I hear in a lot of, like, even when I was doing Seasons in the Abyss, I heard this sort of idea expressed quite a lot of violence literally all over the earth, and how it starts and how it stops. Well, if it ever stops. But it's the fact that it's not only continuous, but it's the fact that unfortunately it does continue. That's the beginning and end of it. the beginning and end of it. It's not, it continues and it destroys more lives than we can possibly realize. And I'm saying this on behalf of someone who has never experienced shit quite like this. But I can tell you what, there's a lot of very, very brave people out there who face this. Honestly, I wonder if Violate is... I wonder if this song should almost come with like a subtitle. It really should come as Violate with a subtitle, Hell is for Children afterwards. Because Hell is for Children is just as fucked up, but for slightly different reasons. But yeah, Rob just... Yeah, I think he just needs a hug. And I've said that before, but I'll say it again. This guy just like, let it all out, big man. I think we've got your back. I certainly do, if anything else. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reaction video to Violate. Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys thought of Violate for yourselves by Machine Head. And I will look forward to all of you guys again in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye for now.